Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So I'll participate in this occasion at International Conference on Applied Science, Mathematics and Informatics. An honor to meet you here. Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Habibah. Today, I would like to presentation and we will discuss about antioxidant activity of methanol extract of S.grandiflora grandiflora roots, barks, and leaves using the DPPH method. First, I will explain to you about introduction of this research, because we need to find out why this research was done. As the age progresses, traditional medicine in Indonesia made rapid progress. As we know, Indonesia is a country with rich biodiversity of natural resources, and Indonesia has a great potential in the traditional pharmaceutical market industry. Based on PT Sido Muncul 25 data, Indonesia has some 9,000 species of the 30,000 suspected plant species that have medical properties, and only about 5% use. Therefore, it's necessary to research the development of traditional medicine from natural plants. One of parameters for new search and medical quality control of natural product. It can be done by considering the high level of antioxidant activity generated by a natural product to lower free radical activity in the body. Because free radicals are unstable molecules and very reactive, having one or more electrons not in pairs. Free radical would react with molecules around to gain a partner of electron to achieve molecular stability, and reactions are continuous in the body, and disease must be stopped. Because, according to the nutritionist and the world of professional health, the majority of the diseases are caused by excess free radical. Excess free radical would destabilize the balance of the human body's mechanism and be a driving factor in a variety of degenerative disease. Free radicals are overcome by the use of antioxidant, because antioxidant necessary substance to neutralize excess free radical in the body. And how antioxidant reduce the free radical? Antioxidant is a compound that can neutralize free radical by donating one electron to complete the electrolyte deficiency processed by free radical, so that it can be prevent oxidation reaction and cell damage in the body that can cause degenerative disease in the body. And one of plants that predicted to have a potential as antioxidant is S.grandiflora grandiflora plant. Prior to the study of the pathological work, researchers had previously reported that the isolated S.grandiflora grandiflora contained secondary metabolic compound of phenolic and flavonoid. Phenolic and flavonoid compounds that are particularly influential in antioxidant activity. And this study, the tree plant tissue of S.grandiflora grandiflora, stems, roots, and leaf will be extracted and tested for antioxidant activity. And in this study, antioxidant assay using DPPH method. Why do we use DPPH method? First, DPPH method, one of the most popular calorimetric assay to estimate the radical scavenging capacity of plant and extract. This method is accurate, easy to perform, and rapid way to evaluate antioxidant by spectrophotometry, and economical, stable at room temperature, so it can be useful to assess various products at the time. A goal of scientific study. First, determine the antioxidant bioactivity from the methanol extract of leaves, root, and bark of the S.grandiflora plants using the DPPH method by comparing the IC50 value obtained. Second, determine the best known plant tissue of antioxidant for future research processes. Benefit of scientific research. Provides information on the antioxidant activity of the S.grandiflora plants, leaves, bark, and roots, which can be used as traditional medicine against free radicals, and as additional data on natural source of plants with antioxidant potential. Time and place of study. The study ran from September 2019 until November 2019. So, this study was carried out at Organic Chemistry Laboratory, Faculty Mathematics and Science, University of Lampung. UV is analyzed at Biochemistry Laboratory, Faculty Mathematics and Science, University of Lampung. So, determination doing at Herbarium Bogorians Botanical Field of Biological LIPI Bogor. Material of research, we can look together on the slide. So, I want to explain about general experimental procedure. In the general experimental procedure, there is 3 points. First, sample preparation. Secondly, sample extraction. And thirdly, antioxidant assay using the DPPH method and determine IC50 values. The first procedure is sample preparation. Leaves, roots, and bark clean up and cut into pieces. After that, be dried, and then is ground to powder. Second procedure is extraction sample. Powder sample divided into 5 parts, and then extracted by methanol solvent 24 hours. After that, be strained, and then vaporized with rotary evaporator. The result is concentrated extract. The third procedure is antioxidant assay by DPPH method. Before going to antioxidant assays, we must prepare it for solutions. The first solution is DPPH solution. DPPH solution to get DPPH reagent. So, we must prepare a blank solution. After that, we prepare it ascorbic acid solution for positive control solution. And then we must prepare it sample test solution. Ascorbic acid solution and sample test solution made in 5 concentration to 250, 125, 50, 25, and 10 ppm from stock solution 1000 ppm. So after that, measured spectrophotometrically at 517 nanometer. The last step is antioxidant assays. 2 millisample solution plug into the reaction tube. So add 1 millimethanol solvent and homogenize during 3 minutes. So after that, measure spectrophotometrically at 517 nanometer wavelength. So after that, determining IC50 value and get to know IC50. Result and discussion. In this research, free radical scavenging ability of the extract was tested by DPPH radical SI. Antioxidant compound donating hydrogen atoms to DPPH radical and so becoming non-radical compound. So when DPPH react with an antioxidant compound, its free radical property is lost and its color change from violet to yellow. The reduction capability of DPPH radical is determined by the decrease in its absorbance at 570 nanometer, induced by an antioxidant after 30 minutes incubation. So, the concentration of antioxidant needed to decrease the initial DPPH concentration by 50%. In the antioxidant activity SI, IC50 is a parameter widely used to measure the antioxidant activity. Classification of antioxidant properties in this study based on IC50 from Molinex 2004. Let's see on the table. IC50 below 50 ppm, characteristic of antioxidant is very strong. IC50 in the 50 ppm until 100 ppm range, characteristic of antioxidant is strong. IC50 in the 100 ppm until 150 ppm range, characteristic of antioxidant is medium. IC50 in the 150 ppm until 200 ppm, characteristic of antioxidant is low. And lastly, IC50 over 200 ppm, characteristic of antioxidant is very low. The conclusion is a lower IC50 value corresponding with a higher antioxidant power. So, let's see the value of the IC50 obtained from this study can be seen on the table. Various extract: leaves, roots, stem bark, and ascorbic acid. Ascorbic acid is positive control on this study. Based on the data of the IC50 calculation on the table, extracting from stem bark sample shows an IC50 below 50 ppm, and classification of antioxidant is very strong. So, extracting from the root sample shows an IC50 value in the 50 ppm until 100 ppm range. So, the antioxidant activity from methanol roots extract is strong, while the extract of the S.grandiflora leaf saw IC50 over 200 ppm. It showed that the antioxidant activity on the extract of leaf is very low. And the strongest antioxidant in this study is stem bark. Conclusion of this study. The conclusion is the results of the spectrophotometric measurements show that the methanol extract from the bark had IC50 values 47.69 ppm, and the classification of antioxidant is very strong. Fruits had IC50 54.44 ppm, and classification of antioxidant is strong. And leaf had IC50 312.43 ppm, and classification of antioxidant is very low, respectively, while the positive control of ascorbic acid has an IC50 value of 63.75 ppm. So, the antioxidant results of S.grandiflora methanol extract indicate that the strongest antioxidant properties are found in methanol extract of S.grandiflora bark. And last, thank you. Thank you very much for your great attention. Thank you for your listening. May all those we have shared be beneficial for all of us. Thank you very much for your attention. Finally, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.